morning, everybody. Good morning. It is so good to see you here today. I hope that you're happy to be here today and watching a video and seeing what's going on in my life, which there's not much. Not much is going on. We're just kind of doing what we do every day and what we've done every single day for 2.5 weeks. How about you guys? Are you doing about the same thing every day? Or do you get a chance to do new things? I don't know. Today, my family they're watching TV right now. It's in the morning and they tend to watch TV. And I think they're watching the movie Home, actually, which is a really good movie. If you haven't seen it yet, it's really good. So they're watching Home and having breakfast. And then in a few minutes, I'm going to start school with Lily. Because I'm her teacher now. I used to be your teacher. Well, I'm still your teacher. Now I'm Lily's teacher. That's how it goes sometimes. I don't know. Guess what, though? Today is a new month. A new month. Do you know what the months are? Do you remember? Last month was March. This month is called April. And I love April because April means that there's spring and there's flowers and hopefully there will be some sunshine, but there's warmer temperatures for sure. And I love, love, love April. You know what else is in April? You know what they say? They say April showers bring May flowers, which means that April rain, showers of rain, if you get a lot of rain in April, then in May, our next month, the flowers will be so happy because they got all that rain and they'll start coming up out of the ground, which is awesome. So I wanted to show you our new calendar for the month. I haven't actually attached it to the board because you guys know me and it usually takes me a few days to get these kinds of things done. Hopefully I'll have it done by Friday. We'll see about that. But this is April. April starts with an A. You can see it there. April 2020. And well, I just said today is April 1st. Wednesday, April 1st. Today's a little bit of a holiday, I guess. We'll look at the rest of our calendar in a minute. Today's a little bit of a special day. It's called April Fool's Day. Do you guys know what April Fool's Day is about? It's all about tricking people. Like funny tricks, not bad tricks, funny tricks. It's all about tricking people and doing silly things. I don't know. I'm not very good at tricks. Maybe you can come up with some good funny tricks. And I know a lot of your parents are super funny, and so they'll come up with really good tricks. I'm not so good on the fly about tricks. But I did want to take a look at the rest of our calendar. So you can see on Fridays, we have our letter of the week, just like always. This week's letter will be X. We'll talk about it in a minute. And then next week is Y. And then Z. X, Y, Z. That's the end of our alphabet. I can't believe we're just about there. The other things going on for this month? Oh, I wrote something special here. I should draw a little picture there. Sorry, I didn't draw a picture for it. That says Hibernation Celebration. So even though we will not be at preschool for a little while, we are still going to have a hibernation celebration. I talked to all your moms and dads, and you guys at some point will receive your bears, but they got to sleep still. They're not ready. Not ready. We need it a little warmer, a little nicer temperatures. But then on, like a week from Friday or whenever it works for your family, you guys will have a little celebration at home. I will post a little celebration video here. And I'm super excited because there will be, I don't know what there will be. There will be dancing and funny snacks, maybe. And our bears will wake up. We'll get to sing to them. I'm so excited. Excited that I just can't hide it. Okay. Hibernation celebration is there. The following Sunday is Easter, which I put eggs there for Easter. Some people would put a bunny or they would put a cross there, depending on how you kind of do things in your family. Here's Oliver. Oliver, who do you have there?
Swoop.
You have Swoop. Look at his shirt. I don't think your shirt fits you very good this morning, honey.
It does.
It does? It doesn't cover your belly. You look cute, though. Are you going to go watch your movie, or are you going to sit in on morning meeting?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll let him decide. Okay, so then after Easter, then we have kind of a normal week. Letter Z, that'll be our last letter bag that we do. It's just Crazy that we've gotten this far in the school year. And then the following week, I drew a big Earth, a globe. Oh, you can't see it. Hopefully you can see it. And that is Earth Day. And so we'll talk about a little bit about what Earth Day means when we get down a little closer. So, anyways, today's Wednesday. I really did not have big plans today. We will start talking about letter bags, and I'm going to read a book or maybe 2 books. And so I'm going to start that right now. This is the first book. Chicka chicka boom boom. We'll take a look at our letter in this book, which is why I love this book so much, because it has all of our letters right there. And then I'm going to let you guys sing along with me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABC. Next time, won't you sing with me? Letter of the week, right there. X. X is great, and I think you all know how to make an X. You just go down, and then you go down again. You just have to cross your X in the middle. Sometimes when we're making maps, we talk about X marks the spot, and you put an X where the treasure is. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but that is what an X looks like. An X. I don't know what X is thinking. Sorry, we will read this book, but it just got me thinking about X. I don't know what X is thinking. X has very strange sounds and many different kinds of sounds. So when you think about words that start with the letter X, there's really only a few. There's not very many words that start with an X. Can you think of any words that start with an X? The words that I can think of right now are X-ray. You know what an X-ray is? When they take a picture of your bone. Sometimes the doctor will take a picture of your bone if they feel like a bone is broken. So X-ray would be one word that starts with X. And you just say the letter X. Doesn't even have a sound except for X. And then another word that starts with an X that I can think of off the top of my head is xylophone. Which usually that's a Z sound, right? But it starts with an X. See, I even wrote it right here, I promise. Xylophone starts with an X. Even though it sounds like a Z. So X is one of those strange letters that it just pulls sounds from all over the place. Another way to think about the letter X is to think about words that end in the letter X. And that's the best way to learn the sound X. And we've talked a little bit about ending sounds. Not a whole lot. But if you think about the word box, x, x, that x at the end, it's kind of like a KS. X. Box ends in an X. Or if you think about like axe, again, it ends in an X. It does not start with an X, right? Axe, A-X. Axe, axe. So that's the letter X. Kind of a funny sound, but I will draw it out for you here in my little notebook. I feel like the guy from Blue's Clues. Moms and dads know what that is. What's his name? Steve? I'm like, let me take out my handy dandy notebook and I'm going to draw you an X. Okay. Down and then down that way. That's a big X. A little X is a little bit more like that. And that. Same thing, just smaller, which makes it nice and easy. Capital X, lowercase x. Sometimes it sounds like X. Sometimes it sounds like Z. Sometimes it sounds like X. I know, kind of a funny one. So if you do, in your family, if you guys are working on letter bags, and I know some of you are every week or some of the weeks you're working on letter bags, it is okay to find words that start with an X or words that end in an X, like box and axe, okay? And you could even come up with some rhyming words for fox that end in an X, which would combine a few things that we are always working on in preschool, the rhyming and the letter sounds. All right, let's read a book. Chicka chicka boom boom. Hi, Lily. Lily's over there, just getting water. getting ready for school in her Christmas pajamas. Are you guys wearing pajamas every day? Or do you get dressed every day? The responsible thing is probably to get dressed every day. My family's not very responsible, so we pretty much just stay in our pajamas every day. Because we're not going anywhere. We ride our bike sometimes, but it's been cold the last couple days, so we haven't even done much of that. A told B, and B told C, I'll meet you at the top of the coconut tree. Whee, said D to E, F, and G. I'll beat you at the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom. Will there be enough room? Here comes H up the coconut tree. And I and J and Tagalong K all on the way up the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom. Will there be enough room? Look who's coming. LMNOP and QRS and TUV. Still more W and X. There's our letter. YZ. The whole alphabet up the. Uh-oh. Chicka chicka. Boom boom. They all fell out of the tree. Skit scat scoodle doop flip flop flee. Everybody running to the coconut tree. Mamas and papas and uncles and aunts hug their little dears and dust their pants. Help us up, cried ABC. Next from the pile up is Skinny D and Step-Toe D and Patch to Beth. And then, F. And then comes G all out of breath. H is tangled up with I. J and K are about to cry. L is knotted like a tie. M is looped and is stooped. O is twisted alley-oop. Skit scat scoodle doop flip flop flee. Look who's coming. It's Black Eyed P and QRS and Loose Tooth D. Then UVW, wiggle jiggle free. Last to come, X, Y, Z. And the sun goes down on the coconut tree. But, chicka chicka boom boom, look, there's a full man. A is out of bed, and this is what he said. Dare, double dare, you can't catch me. I'll beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka, boom boom. I hope you shouted that with me. Boom boom. That's how we do it in school. And there's our alphabet. I love Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. One of my favorites. I'm going to read another book that has nothing to do with anything that we've been talking about. So you're going to have to wait, though, because I got to go get it. Let me go grab it. Doesn't have anything to do with anything, but it is one of our favorite books. What the Dinosaurs Did Last Night. We read this a few times before we ended up having to take this big long break. But we haven't read it a whole lot. What the Dinosaurs Did Last Night. It says, a very messy adventure. To whom it may concern, and this looks like a kind of a messy note written by someone who was very messy. Maybe one of the dinosaurs, I don't know. To whom it may concern, and that means you. You have probably heard stories about toys coming to life when no one is watching. Maybe you don't believe in that stuff. But if you are reading this, it means weird things might have already started happening in your house. It usually starts with a mess you can't explain. Your parents will think you did it. You might try to blame the dog, but it wasn't the dog. It was dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are always hungry. That means the kitchen is the first place they will go. They will lick all your lunch meat and chew up the cheese puffs and slobber in the salsa. Look at what they have done. Oh, man. If the dinosaurs find your toys, they will want to play. And the next thing you know, they have toppled your block towers, unstuffed your sock monkeys, and trashed your checkers. Oh my. Your parents probably don't let you play in the bathroom, but dinosaurs are not very good at following the rules. Put shaving cream all over him. The worst is when when they get into your parent stuff. Nothing is safe with dinosaurs around. Oh my. What would your mom and dad say if your house looked like that? He knitted him a sweater. Whatever you do, keep them out of the laundry room. Dinosaurs are dry clean only. Dinosaurs get into the most trouble while you sleep. That scratching sound you hear at night, it isn't a three-eyed monster or a bunch of clumsy bats. The dinosaurs are up in the attic, trying on your mom's doll clothes and getting into your dad's old comics. Don't get too worried, they aren't all bad. Most people don't know this, but some dinosaurs dabble in drawing or play Picasso with paint. Sometimes they go too far. What happened? They're in the baby's room, and the dinosaurs painted a big dinosaur on the wall. Yikes. Pretty soon you will probably try to stop them. Everybody does. Maybe you will tie them up with a jump rope or lock them in a closet. And when that doesn't work, you will keep trying. But don't bother. The dinosaurs can get out of anything. Anything. Oh my goodness, they even got out of a chained up box. The dinosaurs will cause more and more trouble until they finally make a mess so big and so messy, you won't even be able to believe it. Oh my, that is not good. And then one day you will wake up and your house will be clean. No broken dishes, no spilled milk, no marks on the walls. And a few days will pass, and then a few weeks, and you will wonder if the dinosaurs will ever come out again. You might even question whether they were ever really alive to begin with, or if you made the whole thing up. But don't be fooled. That's exactly what they want you to think. They got in the spaceship and flew away. That's crazy. Bye, dinos. All right, folks, I will see you back here on Friday. We will talk a little bit more about X. We will look again at our days of the week and maybe do some shape things, I think. Okay? Between now and Friday, I love you guys. Know that I love you and that I miss you so, so, so much. But, I'll see you again soon. So it's all right. And I think that's it.